Have you ever noticed something strange happening to you lately? You are not physically doing anything exhausting, yet your mind still feels tired, heavy, and overwhelmed. You lie down at night expecting rest, but instead of peace, your mind starts running faster than ever. Thoughts appear one after another: past mistakes, future fears, random worries, and imaginary situations. Suddenly, you are stuck inside your own head with no way to stop it. And the worst part is, you cannot even explain why you feel this way. Now listen carefully. This is not just normal stress, and it is not something small that will go away on its own. There is a silent habit that almost every person is doing daily without realizing it. This habit is slowly damaging mental health, emotional balance, and inner peace. And if it continues, it does not just increase stress. It gradually turns into anxiety, mental fatigue, emotional instability, and loss of focus. Stay with this video until the end, because you will not only understand the real cause, but also learn practical methods to calm your mind and regain control. This silent habit is not something obvious like smoking or junk food. It is much deeper and much more dangerous because it feels completely normal. It is the constant state of mental overload, a combination of overthinking, nonstop digital consumption, and emotional comparison. Every day your brain is exposed to endless information: social media scrolling, short videos, messages, notifications, news, opinions, and constant comparisons. Your mind never gets a proper break. Even when you are not using your phone, your brain continues processing everything, replaying conversations, imagining situations, worrying about the future, and regretting the past. Your mind becomes a place where silence no longer exists. And this is where the damage begins, because the human brain is not designed for nonstop input. It is designed to move between focus and rest, activity and silence, thinking and recovery. But modern life has broken that natural cycle. Now your brain is always switched on, and when the brain stays constantly active without rest, it slowly enters a state of mental overload. This leads to constant anxiety without clear reason, difficulty concentrating, emotional sensitivity, overreaction to small problems, mental exhaustion even after rest, and a feeling that something is always wrong even when nothing is. This is why many people say they do not understand why they feel stressed all the time. Because the cause is not always visible. It is silent, it builds slowly, and it becomes part of your normal life before you even notice it. Now let's understand what is actually happening inside your brain. When your mind receives too much information without enough rest, your nervous system stays in a constant alert mode. This is called a stress response state. In this state, your brain behaves as if something dangerous is happening even when you are safe. Your thoughts become faster but less clear. Your emotions become heavier but less controlled. Your patience becomes shorter, and your mind becomes restless. Over time, this affects your mental health deeply, not because you are weak, but because your mind is overloaded. Now here is the important part. You cannot completely stop information in today's world, but you can control how your mind processes it. And that is where recovery begins. Let's go step by step. First, you need a simple reset technique. Close your eyes. Slowly inhale through your nose for 4 seconds, hold your breath for 4 seconds, and then exhale slowly through your mouth for 6 to 8 seconds. Repeat this for 1 minute. This simple breathing pattern signals your brain that you are safe. It reduces stress signals in your nervous system and immediately creates calmness. Second, introduce daily silence into your routine. At least 10 minutes every day with no phone, no music, no distractions, and no talking. Just silence. At first, your mind will resist it because it is used to constant noise. But slowly your thoughts begin to slow down, your mind becomes clearer, and your inner tension starts to reduce. This is how mental recovery begins. Third, stop mental multitasking. Stop trying to think about everything at once. Focus on one task at a time, because every time you divide your attention, you increase mental pressure. Single focus brings clarity, while multiple focus creates chaos. Fourth, before sleeping, write everything on paper. This is called brain dumping. Take a pen and write whatever is in your mind without structure, grammar, or order. Just release your thoughts, because when thoughts stay inside your mind, they keep repeating. But when you write them down, your brain relaxes because it feels the problem is stored safely outside. This improves sleep quality and reduces nighttime anxiety. Now understand something very important. You are not broken. You are not weak. You are not mentally unstable. You are simply overwhelmed. Your mind is not asking for perfection. It is asking for peace. And peace does not come from doing more. It comes from doing less. Less noise, less pressure, less mental clutter. If you start applying even a few of these steps consistently, you will notice something powerful happening. Your thoughts will slow down, your emotions will stabilize, your focus will improve, and your mind will feel lighter, not instantly, but gradually and permanently. So take this seriously, because in a world full of noise, your mental peace is your real strength. Protect it. If this message made sense to you, do not ignore it, because awareness is the first step toward change, and most people never take that step. If you are ready to improve your mental clarity and reduce anxiety, start today. And remember this: a calm mind can handle anything, but a noisy mind struggles with everything.